Hey YouTube universe, how's it going out there, guys? Well, I said I had to build a new computer recently, and here it is. I just wanted to show you. So this is the new computer. Did some little bit of custom modifications to it. I'll slide it out. Got it hooked up on a little bit of a rail system. We'll take this door off so we can see it inside better. This is the new Cool Master case maker case. Slide it out just a little bit further. So I decided to go with the EVGA 1000 T2. Gives me enough room to go ahead and add an extra graphics card if I want to. I went with the Intel, not the Extreme, but the next step down. It was 6 cores at 3500, and I have not overclocked this. And I got the new Cool Master, which is really cool and quiet. Cooler. I just love the new look that this thing's come out with. So the look of the whole profile of the case. You know, you've got the red glow with everything, and then you've got the heart of it with the blue. And I wind up getting the Rampage Extreme motherboard. And I wind up going with the liquid cooled graphics card. And you know, primarily I wanted the quietness. I wanted the power, the quietness, and without the heat. And to me, this thing is whisper quiet. I'll let you just listen. I did a few case mods. I added this fan right here as a booster fan. Drilled a few holes, because that way I want it to be able to use the bay up here instead of using the 3 fans up there, or 1, 2, 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3. So I can use this. I used one as a booster fan. So I did a real small mod, drilled a couple holes, used the extra top mount bracket and put it in this location. I have to move over some of my old hard drives to my other computer once I've finished setting this one up entirely. So far I'm very happy with it. Had a little bit of trouble at first. By the time I updated the BIOS and everything, it's running great. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'll show you guys a few benchmarks. So I'm running the free version of 3D Mark. I haven't quite figured out how to get it to go to all 3 monitors yet, but for now this is good. And I also got the new 4K Dell Monitors. I'll put all the links, by the way, at the bottom for all the parts, everything I've got here, how I built the computer down at the bottom. It'll help a lot more. This Dell monitor is incredible. I mean, it is to the 9 gorgeous. I think it was like under $500. And you have to remember, I'm recording this on my cell phone. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have audio plugged in yet. It's there, I just haven't actually plugged it in. Still in the process of setting everything up. It's got some great audio. Anyhow, so in the meanwhile, I also went to Home Depot, and I'll show you guys. I bought these little pucks. Hold on, I'll pause. To give me some ambient lighting, and I've got a nice little remote here that I can use to change the brightness, the colors, and everything else. So there was just 3 of them in a set, 1, 2, 3, and there was like, I think $35 at Home Depot. Back at the computer, so yeah, so the red matches my computer perfectly. I switch everything over to the red mood lighting. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause this and let this wrap up. Although I do love the ending of this. It's such a great ending. I'm going to go ahead and film it, let you guys watch it. I wish I had the audio on this. It's like he's beaten, but he's not down till he's dead yet. Boom! The last second he wins. Love it. Alright, I'm going to pause it and let this wrap up, and I'll show you the results. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the front of this box, but this is the box for the little hockey pucks that I've got. I threw away the front part, but at least this will give you a model number and the serial number so that you can try to, I really don't need the serial number, but you can try to look it up and purchase them online. So hopefully that will help. And then while I was doing that, I also did a little more research on my computer. I'm sorry, I could not remember the exact Intel chip that I had, but it's the 5930K. So it's a 6-core running at 3.5 gigahertz. I've installed 32 gigs of RAM, and I'm running the 64-bit Windows 10. And if you didn't see my other video, which I'll be posting either before or after this one, I found a way of getting Windows 10 an OEM edition for $25. It's never knew about that before, but that's so cool. I mean, thanks. Saved me a ton of money. Thanks. I'll share with you guys how I did that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and we'll check how the benchmark's running. Incredible temperature ranges. So this thing is just taxing the daylights out of it, and the CPU is staying at 37. So it's doing great. I'll go ahead and pause it again. Oh, jumped up to 38, 37. So yeah, it's teeter-tottering. So you may have noticed that I have this EVGA. It's usually kind of a white color. I've got it to a kind of, it's not quite the right red, but it's a close red, depending on how you look at it. But what I did was I found these light bulb film colors. So you can change the colors of a light bulb. It's a translucent red material. It's sticky. It's a self-adhesive. And I just put that on there and cut it to fit, put 2 layers. And I also put the link in the bottom where I found this as well. Alright, there we go. So, 1 graphics card. I think it's a pretty decent score if I don't say so myself. Although I don't build computers every day, but still. I guess I'm a little biased. But there you go. GeForce GTX 980, it's the liquid cooled, the water cooled version. The Intel i7 5930K. Of course, the new Founders Editions are out, but you can't get the water cooled, and that's why I didn't go with those. It's still about $200 cheaper. And the other thing is I really want it the cool and the quiet. I don't want the heat, and I don't want the noise, so I really want it the water cooled. So that's why I went with this choice. But I think I did a pretty, I think it scores pretty good. Fortunately, I don't really have much of a mouse and a keyboard right now. I'm using a hand mouse, but as you can see, I got the 3880, which compares to, it's just an i5 970. What is this one? 4790K. I'm not sure which processor that is, but that's 2 graphics cards versus 1. So not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see, we'll scroll down here a little bit more. EVGA, the memory that's on there, the core clock. Again, nothing's overclocked. This is just pretty much all stock. 64-bit. Alright guys, there it is. And I showed you the temperatures, which was about 37 Celsius. And I'm going to pause this one more time and I'm going to run prime for a little bit and show you those temperatures. Alright, so there you go. Prime's been running for about 5 or 8 minutes now, and it won't go over 48. I've run it for overnight, maybe 12 hours was about my burn-in period the other day, and it still won't go over 48. I might have seen 49, but still, 47, 48 is the average. So I hope you guys conclude this with me. Great case, great setup. I think it's keeping everything cool and powerful, and I'm very happy with it. I'm glad you guys watched my video and let me boost about my new computer a little bit. And again, I put all the links and everything down at the bottom if you're interested in any components or parts, where I got them and so forth. So have a great day. Talk to you guys later on.